And I feel like a lot of artists, we have seen that. Me and Lance have had this conversation, not just me, where a lot of artists have failed to give us the context of why your music sounds like this.
Okay.
Give us the context, whether it's in a podcast, it's in a book, but you can't just give us music because at some point it's going to sound the same. But why do you rap like this and why do you rap like that now? What happened in the middle? Tell me about it. You know what I'm saying?
Give me the story.
Come on, man. I hear it. When Potter Paper said what he said, I said, you know what? If he thought the shoes would sound like this,
hey, allow me, man.
No, in his mind,
I hear, yo, when I wrote this tune, it was pain. I'm in my cell. It's tough.
Do you know what I mean?
Spot pillows giving me spots. Man's come on and say I made a meal from the trap.
But that's his story, though.
But and that's the beauty of it.
Yeah,
because that's gangster to him.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
No, bless you.
Oh, yeah, we just cut it out.
Come on, man.
Man got to rate the man then. What? Luminous.
That's funny.
Oh, my days, man.
It's interesting. So yeah, just applying yourself. So I said, Lance, so you're in these rooms. Don't act like you're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be there.
Yeah,
man.
but don't forget. I remember. I think the first time that's when I learned about was it imposter syndrome. The first time I ever experienced it. So
the book launch.
Yeah, bro. I remember I was messaging these lot. Yeah, I was like, bro, I'm at some book thing, yeah, and so it's to do with murky book storms in that, and I'm at this book thing, and they're saying all these names of like people, and everyone's like, ah! And I'm thinking, I don't know who these people are, but I started feeling funny, like I'm not meant to be here. Like everyone here is like scholar, upper echelon,
no something,
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And then obviously Tazer's like trying to say it in a different way, but Mars bullshitting it. He was like, brother, what are you talking about? You made migraine skank, fuck them. And I'm like, bro, I hear what you're saying, yeah, but you're not meant to word it like that. And he goes, no, but you're not understanding. I'm saying it blunt, but you need to understand, if your rhythm comes on, those same people that you're rating are coming to you to rate you. But imposter syndrome is you within yourself feel like you don't deserve to be in this room, but you do. Like you've come and you're in here for your own accolades. But you've invited you for your accolades.
Yeah, but I think what people do, is that, for example, you might be known for migraine skank, but that doesn't mean that's all you can provide.
Yeah.
So it's only when you get there that you can explain that. 100%. That's why when I walk into there's bare pressure before I get somewhere.
What's her name?
When I get there and they're asking the questions, I'm like, oh, brother, I can chat. I got an answer for that. And usually that's how I kind of wing the panels, because I need to know what you're asking. You email back like, oh, can you just let me know the questions in advance?
Yeah.
Bare of them don't send them to you. Bare of them don't send them. Because I would have patterned my question, like, at least I know what I'm talking about. Whereas when they freestyle, you're like, okay, on the cuff. Just take your time. You're not going to say something wrong. You're not going to panic. You know yourself. But if you don't know yourself, I understand. But if you do, which I feel like he does, I'm telling him to start the show that he's chatting about and he's telling me, yeah. But I'm like, no one's going to trump you in a conversation. Anyone you sit down with, that's one thing you have. So who's going to sit with you? Unless you crumble on your knees, oh my God, you're a star. Unless you do that, which I know you're not going to do, you can sit down with anyone. If you ever do that, I'm telling Brent, pull the plug. He's losing it.
Mallory Blackman, right? So obviously they introduced Mallory Blackman. She's a writer, published writer, and she's wrote like some really cool stuff. I think she wrote a TV show that's been on TV. Amazing. And when everyone was celebrating her and clapping and whatever and doing all this stuff, I was thinking, oh, I don't know who this woman is. And then I felt a bit sad in terms of...
You didn't know who she is?
Yeah, because I basically just felt like not my ceiling, but I just felt like my scope as a black person had been one lane. That's all I've basically experienced. All I've explored. So then it's like, there's so many different types of black people in the world.
Hundreds.
And it's like, hold on. Like, you are a guy, man, in your space.
But do you know what the problem is, yeah? And we was talking about that the other day because we had this conversation with Grime, yeah? So, there is no one in Grime today that can say they were involved in Grime and not mention Wiley.
Yeah, 100%.
But
whether you know or not.
But I 100% agree with you, but I do feel like there's some people that don't want to give him his flowers.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. No, but I'm here to tell you,
Mm.
you can do that all you want. On the other side, Wiley is the reason why Bear Man are doing grime, whether you want to admit it or not, because that sound and that era, it was a joke thing. I don't know why people.
I saw Mega Man say something about he's
Trying to
No, but
avoid this, man.
But that's fair though. No, but think about it. That's fair. In your own ends, yeah,
Mm.
you're gonna think you set pace.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying? If no one else is like when you lot were debating pay as you go,
yeah.
But I weren't listening to them. I couldn't. I didn't have access to anything that would play me their tunes, blood. So when man are telling me, the reason I'm MCing is because they're Heartless and Pay As You Go, I'm like, I know who you lot are talking about, but I've never seen them on a stage show. I've never been to an event where they
Young man
performed.
standards.
I've never been to any of those. But I loved grime. How? Because that's from my brethrens, what I was listening to in the ends. That's why some of these MCs, whatever they've gone on to do now, I don't know. Some of them could be in the can. Some of them are out. I don't know. What I'm saying is I don't know. But these were the MCs that I was listening to. I'm not even going to say their names, but I'm just giving you an example.
Yeah.
And then to see where they've gone. That's why Bashi, having a conversation with Bashi was important to me.
Yeah.
It's like, I used to listen to Bashi when I was 14.
Yeah.
People used to say, oh, you look like Bashi. And that was making me smile, bro. You weren't a waste man in the ends. Do you know what I'm saying? No, but I'm just giving you an example. Like, now it's like, allow it, man, because Bashi is who he is, and I'm who I am. But I would never stand next to Bashi and think, I'm not a guy. What? I'm killing it where I'm doing my thing. Do you know what I'm saying? But on the same side, I would rate him doing, his whatever he does is not going to dim what I'm doing. That's what I'm saying. I rate, and I know where you've come from. I've listened to it. I've experienced it. I've been in that bagel bite that he's talking about. It's Ted's. If you're not from there, it's Ted's. But we all have areas like that. Hence why his music was able to like touch other people. You know what I mean? But if you don't know what he's talking about, I can understand why you'd listen to it and be like, oh, whatever, man. I hear that. But I do believe that attitude towards music is correct. If I don't know what you're talking about, you can't blame me for not liking it. But when I find out your story and then I listen to your music again, yo, I get it.
It might hit differently.
Yeah, but I don't have the context. And I feel like a lot of artists, we have seen that. Me and Lance have had this conversation, not just me, where a lot of artists have failed to give us the context of why your music sounds like this.
Okay.
Give us the context, whether it's in a podcast, it's in a book, but you can't just give us music because at some point it's going to sound the same. But why do you rap like this and why do you rap like that now? What happened in the middle? Tell me about it. You know what I'm saying?
Give me the story.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I hear it. When Potter Paper said what he said, I said, you know what? If he thought the shoes would sound like this, hey, allow me, man. No, in his mind, I hear.
Said, yo, when I wrote this tune, it was paid. I'm in my cell. It's tough.
Do you know what I mean?
Spot pillows giving me spots. Man's come on and say I made a meal from the trap.
But that's his story, though.
But and that's the beauty of it.
Yeah,
because that's gangster to him.
That's his story. His story is
being
like,
able to make a meal from the road is gangster.
Come on, bro. Do you know where I'm from? Wait. Do you know where he's from? And he's been able to do that. Bear man who have done the corporate thing haven't been able to do that. So when he's saying it, it is coming from a place of pain. It's still a sacrifice, but I'm making it sound wavy, bro.
I'm Scarface, bro. I got the money.
So when I hear him say it, but it's because we have the context. We have his story. He's done a beautiful job in showing us his story. That's why I rate him so much, bro. He's killing. For him, he's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? I just think a lot of people just give us the context. However you want to do it. Your work's not finished yet. No, and then, okay, cool. Going back to my original point. So when the Godfather decides to do his story, how many names is he dropping? He's dropping way more names than anyone else, is all I'm saying. There's bare people that have done something that he can say he was involved in. Or he done something somewhere. Do you know what I'm saying? But when he talks, people act as if he's just, nah, man, he's got stories, man. Rate my man, come on, man.
Even when Bizzle was discussing and he was like, bro, like, Wiley has been like the branch that Bear Man have kind of excelled from and come from.
Yeah, but I feel like man don't want to admit that though. That's what,
because
kind of irks me.
Don't forget, a lot of men don't want to be known as the person who's saying this man done this.
And I told you, things are changing all the time. You don't know what something might happen where this is just not a man that admits that. So why are you expecting him to say that about our next man he don't really talk to? But what I'm saying is, if everyone who
Came before you.
is telling the story correctly, eventually you'll figure out there's a certain name that keeps coming up. And he's someone whose name is going to keep coming up, whether you like it or not. It's facts. Because even the Grime today, for example, yeah, cool, people are doing what they're doing, but they've still let you know that there's a criteria. The certain sets you're not getting invited to, and it was like that back in the day. Don't think things have changed. They haven't changed. That's what Grime was about, because it was about vibes. I can't bring you to a set if you're going to be bad vibes. Remember those days you're on a set and it's like, brother, it's tense. The fuck, man? I don't want to be here. Next thing you know, you're not going to that set no more. Now the set's dead. Or that radio station is hot because there's bare beef going on there. But that's not why we started Grime. We just wanted to MC. That's why the DJ AG thing's sick, because it's not paid. Once he starts charging, if that is a paid thing, you'll see well gone.
Yeah, because don't forget,
we're not like that.
People are going to start putting that in their press run.
Brother, start offering
if people ain't done that already.
Take slots. We're going to start offering P to take slots. Cool, we've seen it play out. Cool, whatever. Do his thing at Long May it last year. But the moment he starts doing that, you're going to start seeing that community aspect going to dwindle, because if it's not worth the P, I'm not doing it. But he said he's not doing that, hence why the way it's going how it's doing. So London of the year, has anyone done anything community as much as him?
No.
So let him get his London of the year.
Man, brother.
You know the way I bro.
Come on.
Yeah, come on, man.
you finish how you mean, you know what I mean? Start how you mean to finish.
Big up to him, man.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean?
Like when I saw the spread in whoa, nah.
You need to be stopped still. You might need to be studied on the low. You're moving crazy over there.
That's what
Bro, like, what? What's
You
going
should
on,
just continued. Why did you stop?
Bro, yeah, you should continue. He stopped and he thought about what you were saying.
Nah, because I heard it. I said, whoa. Nah, when I saw the page layout, saw the HD, I said, yeah, man's going still. The grade and that, I said, yeah, it's different now.
The grain,
it's different now, bro.
I'm seeing the level still.
It's different now, man. And like, I just feel like he's just doing amazing things, man. Obviously, I went on there recently, done my thing.
Well done, man.
Done now. Thank you. I appreciate it. It was a moment.
How was it?
Yeah, man. It was really good, man. Like,
even in the rain,
I was surprised how
it looked like a vibe.
I was surprised
yeah,
how
that's
busy
what I'm
it was. Like, literally, it was actually a rave. There was like 100 people, 200 people there. And they're just raving. Like, you see man like, there's a crackhead over there with the boombox. Like, bro,
Yo,
like literally,
so-
there's another guy with like the what's that thing called?
What? Not the thing he's speaking to?
Yeah, one of those.
Um,
I forgot what it's called. Someone forgive me, help me. One of those who's speaking into those like,
The
yo, megaphone. And you just see people just raving, people put their children, because you don't know who you're gonna see. So if you think about it, yeah, AG has done an O2 Arena concert with London All Stars across summer.
yeah,
Skepta's been on
basically.
there, Jamie's been on there, I've been on there. You understand? No procrastination, no self-doubt. I've been on there, done no. You see, I brought that back.
Yeah, man.
Done no. I've been on there. Unknown T's been on there. Chip's been on there. Conan, Crept. It's gone all the way to classics like Ironic's been on there. Monster Boy, the Neo. Like, I think the only ones who I ain't seen is Gigs. Or someone like
Tiny. Tiny would be a sick one as well.
What? Wife rhythm. Oh, what's happening? Yeah,
Tiny would be
we
a
bring the
sick
stars out. We bring the women and that. Summer holidays.
Tiny's
man.
over there
Loads
driving
of-
big cars and
Come
doing
on, man.
jiu-jitsu, bro. See what I'm
Come on,
saying?
man.
Living
Man,
life,
just
bro.
man.
jiu-jitsu.
What?
Brother, yeah, but he's
Are you
winning.
seeing him fist-
He's winning
What? He's
competitions, you know.
Man up.
No, I ain't seen
What's
it.
happening here?
What? See what I'm saying?
What? You're not watching.
He's not
Tiny
watching
Temper.
Liverpool. He's not
Come
watching
on,
Tiny.
bro.
What are you
I'm
doing
telling
over
you
there, man?
Bro, forgive me for not paying attention to
Nah,
what
but
other
you
people
twist
are
up
doing,
one
bro.
youth the other day.
Yeah.
But you know when you twist up a man, and the man gets angry that you twist him up, and the man tries to do, so you twist him up more. It's annoying.
Let man know
I
that,
hate
yo,
them, man. I
It's
hate
only
them, man.
40%, you know.
I hate
Relax.
them, man. Them professional boxers, they punch you in the face on the spar thing. You think,
Look,
Lance,
Vex.
on a real, yeah, like let's have an honest question, yeah, conversation, yeah. Like, I understand the whole premise of like, man, them saying that, okay, cool, because I was from a certain area, I should feel a certain way, and blah blah blah, yeah. But if you know that you can be great, and someone's not understanding, I don't understand why you should now dwindle to please that person, and they're not even trying to be great either.
How old are you?
Oh, so you're saying his age?
That shouldn't matter.
No, I'm asking how old you are now.
Oh, me now?
Yeah.
I'm mid-30s.
How long did it take you to reach that thought process?
Yeah, okay, cool. Good question. I think mid-25.
Right.
I think 25, and I think my daughter. I think it was when I had my daughter.
So a lot of the times, a lot of the things that are hindrances to people, proximity, yeah, because your proximity and your environment details what you think, right? So I grew up with someone, and I'm telling you, this person was fizzy, like absolute fizzy, like this you hear, brother. What? Say the wrong thing.
It's true, but then now I think, you know what, something was going on at home.
Bro, listen, but he had a brethren who they went Tokyo. Like, they went Tokyo back when we didn't know about traveling. They went Tokyo. This youth has never not gone on holiday ever since. Every year, 3-4 holidays a year. If you see him now, just a normal guy, whatever, when I'm saying this guy's cutting shapes in the dance, yeah, I'm saying, bruh, he's cutting shapes. He might cut something else. Like, but
because of who you remember
bro,
him as.
who I remember him to be. And this is what I'm saying. Proximity changed. And because his proximity changed, his mindset evolved.
Yeah, that helped. That did help. Traveling helped, man.
So when I was hanging around in Forest Gate trying to do gang and follow the man there, my mum moved me to Goodmays. When I had to get the 86 bus, listen to this. You go from Goodmays, Seven Kings, Ilford, Manor Park, Forest Gate, I'm finally there. That's about 45 minutes, hour.
You're just seeing bare things on the way.
I gotta be home at 9 o'clock. Man got there at 7:30. Then I gotta go back from Forest Gate, Manor Park, Ilford, Seven Kings, Goodmays, back to Chadwell Heath.
Long.
After about a year, I said, Mum, all right, you wanted it. It's long. It's long. All I'm doing is going to school now. And that changed my proximity because I started seeing man in Essex. I didn't really know about man in Essex. I'm going gym. I'm seeing how man dressed there. I'm seeing this, that, and the other. Like, so my mind isn't closed. It's open. So a lot of the times, number one, it's hard to branch out because fear. When I found all my old report cards from school, and it says, this Lance guy has a brilliant mind, but he's purposely underachieving to hang around with people he's hanging around with. When I looked at that as an adult, I was like, bro, I was kind of still doing this now. Like, there's people who I don't want to look weird or not excelling or... Bruv, even I said to Tazer the other day, I haven't even rang him yet. Like, there's words you use, yeah? So, they said on TikTok, Instagram is about how you look. TikTok is about what you do, how interesting you are. Like, it's like a mini TV series, yeah? So, let's just say I done a TikTok and I said, series, yeah? Episode 1 of an MC trying to get their hype back. Then you show your day in the life. Studio, going here, doing that, doing this show, doing that. Eventually, stuff like that gets traction because you're giving an insight in people who may never get to see you in the studio of Deneo, Skepta, or this, that, and the other. And seeing highs and lows of trying to recreate hype that you had and trying to get it back. That's an interesting feat. You understand what I'm saying? Now, that's how interesting you are. But the fear of how's it going to look, how's it going to be perceived, all of these things here can stop you from trying to do
but
stuff.
okay, let me give you an example here. What you're saying is right, and I think me and him live the fucking same life because it's the same with me. In regards to, I can edit a video today, and I know based on what I've learned, the video I edit next week is going to be so much better. So do I drop the video today? I'm still dropping it because I need you to see that it's changed. That's how I started looking at it. I don't care about the views now.
Facts.
All of the content that I have for R&B isn't going to make sense today.
Yeah.
It's going to make sense when I sell out the O2. Then you're gonna be like,
again, man.
You're gonna be like, where the fuck did this guy get? Where did he get from? Oh, I've done Wembley Arena. You forgot. Oh, I've done Roundhouse. Do you know what I'm saying? That's when it will start making sense.
Yeah.
But when I said it at the beginning of the year, it's gonna be like, whatever, man. It's only because we've got here, but you've seen the work. Brother, man, ain't stopped.
So Jimmy Iovine said, Jay-Z, Dr. Dre's Don said, fear has fear has like two ways you can look at it. Run from it, or you can use that like a tailwind. Like when horses are running straight, they've got these blinkers on and they look, they can't see left, they can't see right, they only see what's in front of them. And he says he uses fear as like a tailwind where it prompts him to keep going forward. Do you know what I'm saying? So some people use fear to run away from it. I'm not going to do it. But his fear is nah.
Bruv, I can only... Okay, think about it. Yeah.
Boom. So do it anyway.
I'm pretty sure everyone in here understands how their body feels.
Mm.
So you can feel when someone is bad vibes. I don't need to tell you. If someone walks in this room and it just changes the vibe in the room, we don't need to communicate to each other. We just know this person's a weirdo. If I now decide to befriend this person, I can't bring you on board. You would have... Nah, Tazer, you're moving mad. You know this guy's a dickhead.
Bro, man's in the...
See what I'm saying?
Man's in the dance. Taser's like, going home. Taser's like,
This guy's always stopping me, you know. Oh, DJ drunk yet. I'm like, Rich.
Taser's getting drunk yet. Then when shooting happens, everyone's like, oh,
I'm going home, man.
Bro,
I got time.
Self-aware. Going up. Taser's like,
it's funny
I'm
you
not
say that,
going
though.
over there.
Look when
Done.
okay, look, last time we were out in XYZ and you were taking pictures, and I said to you, oh, like, my man's looking at you strange and all that, etc. You know, like, don't worry about it, etc. I ain't gonna be here long anyway. The hour and the bounce. In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, cool. Obviously, they probably recognize you from somewhere, and like, one, they either want to say hello, or two, it's being weird for no good reason. Same on the flip side of that same night, you have seen me and what you said 5 minutes ago about
Shapes.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
But I'm thinking about how you used to be.
no, but that's what I'm saying though. Remember, everything's like growth and like experiencing different things and being in different settings.
But even though you're in those settings, you're still going to experience things that you probably experience that you shouldn't experience in those settings. But it's not bad. That's why I said wisdom.
That's just going back
Because
to
it's not bad.
fail-safe, factory settings.
Yeah,
But
it's not bad. Bro, if you're in a situation, and it's got your blinkers on, where you remember when you were 16 and you had your blinkers on, then you're probably in a bad situation.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
And
See what I'm saying?
you yourself is a prime example of proximity changing, rolling in different circles, having your same friends, but also having new sets of friends. And new sets of friends expose you to different things.
Yeah.
But we got a
Because you
friend
couldn't
right
cut
now.
a shape before. Man,
That's a good guy. We got a friend right now. I spoke to him. I said, bro, listen, make sure you're patterning who's coming to your friend, bro. Because certain things can happen and it's going to spin off. It's not going to spin off. I got this. What happened? See what I'm saying?
pew, pew, pew,
It's
pew.
long, bro.
Wild, Wild West, dog.
It's just long.
It's long, bro.
God.
Bro, it's
It's
crazy in the
long,
dunya.
bro.
You know what? I must not be paying attention, you know.
It's not that you're not paying attention.
No, I'm telling
It's
you, man,
because
I must not.
it
No,
doesn't
but
affect you.
I've no, because I've told. Like,
Because it
one
don't
of-
affect you.
No, I've told one or two of my brethren when I've gone to the event and something's kind of like gone left. I'm saying, brother, like, you need to.
Yeah, but it's
This-
hard though. It's hard though.
I know, but I'm saying I should not be more invested in the security of your event than you are.
No. It's not that you are. It's what you're looking at. It's probably difficult for them to handle. Like, I'll give you a prime example. There is no way someone can tell me how to deal with loons. You can't tell me how to deal with loons. You got to deal with loons how you deal with loons. Because loons ain't listening to nobody. I've learned that now. So if you give me advice on loons,
brother,
I hear you. I'm just saying, I hear you.
Yeah.
You've got to go through your own experience with loons to understand loons, bro.
Yeah.
And he tells you. He tells you. So in my mind, I'm like, do you know what? More fool me when I entertain it. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm bored today, but for the most part, come on, man. We all know loons. He's boxing till his chest ain't, his heart is dead. It's like, brother, you're not tired? No. Let's go at it. You're fucking man.
Go out, what? Go yard.
You're dumb.
Dying,
You're
man.
dumb.
Go yard. But obviously, that's why, like, there's certain friends I got, I just can't go out with them, innit? Because that's wisdom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know, like, I got a brethren. He steps on your foot. He's like, what's happening here?
What?
Like, relax, man. I was like,
I said he steps on your foot.
You stepped on his foot. Like, you did it, man.
Hey, you gotta sit there and defend the
Relax,
beef, you know.
Bro, you know how much trouble man's got into? And like, so it was one time, was in a dance. And to be fair, this was cheeky, but as the age I'm at now, if you step on my trainer, I'll apologize to you. Because realistically, I've got I don't care. There's no pride. You can't mock me. I don't really care. Because at the end of the day, I know what it is, innit? So at the end of the day, I feel a lot of black men are just angry anyway. So
Told you, fighting for space.
yeah, if you diffuse the situation, because a lot of the times I've seen man who was screwing me, I'm nod, and he's like, yo, my brother, man, rate your thing, you know. That's what you wanted to say anyway. But your anxiety's up because you don't know what I'm on and what I'm gonna do.
You don't know who's
So
gonna see
I'm in
it.
a dance, you stepped on my trainer, 2 things. My brother, what you again? Or you just hold him, my brother. But you say, oh,
Just
yo,
let him feel the
you understand?
strength.
So them ones,
strength.
I've done them ones a few times.
Squeeze bare
And he's
core,
like,
you know.
sorry, my bro. I'm like, bro, all good, man. What, you want to drink? Diffused. Because there's times where you can be like, bro, watch where you're fucking going.
See, I'm a bit different, man. I'm going to give you 2 reasons why. One, on the example of dudes, I don't think it's that bad. But again, obviously everyone deals with
No, you're
Because you
yeah,
came
yeah.
from fucking chaos,
You came
bruv.
from the same thing though.
So you
Same
don't think
environment.
he's
Your
that
tolerance is
bad.
different.
Someone else who sees that would think this
It's
is
like
insane.
that thing though. It's like the other one.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know it's
Yeah.
true. That's why.
Everyone's got no behavior.
2, there's times where like I go through moods where like there's days where I got pure patience.
Yeah.
Man will do something. But no.
Those are the
what
days you
about-
get to come out of me.
Whatever. The other days where I ain't got no patience, a man might be in my way and I'll step on his trainer.
Those are the days you're with
And
your other friends.
He'll say to me, "Oh, brother, did you step on my trainer?" No, brother, I didn't, but I did because like
You're with your other mates those days.
no, not necessarily. Yeah, but
You're not with
No,
these
but
mates.
he's basically letting man know that listen, because you're moving mad, this could happen.
But this is what I'm saying to you. He
Like-
does that when he's with his other mates.
Because he knows that I can tussle if I'm ready to.
No,
No, but
no.
when I've been-
but I'm saying by himself or not, I'm saying the mood, because he's basically self-aware. So when he's feeling like I don't really like the world, if I ring him to come out, he'll be like, he won't come out. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So proximity again. Someone
yeah.
else can call him out and he might feel a certain way. He'll go to a birthday when if I
He's in
spoke
that
to him, I'd
mood.
be like, don't go.
But
Because
then also
if
there's
you're in that mood, something can
yeah, but
happen.
there's
do you know what
also
I'm saying?
certain birthdays that like not everyone can go to.
yeah.
Like you know your proximity with
But
this
it's-
person.
But it's fun.
I hear it,
Not
but
gonna
just know
lie
you're
to
ready
you.
to play. You're ready to be fun. You're
Not
ready
gonna lie
to
to
be.
you.
No, but if it's fun, you gotta go in that mode where you're like,
You know
sorry,
what?
my brother.
You know what?
If you know you're in the mood where you're gonna fist it up, don't go
No, but
there.
sometimes it's fun.
You man, I've out with you man a couple times and I've never been in any dramas. with you, man.
Yeah.
You're well behaved.
You can.
Yeah, but also when I'm not in environments where we're gonna get to that stage.
no, but
anyway.
in general, though,
You're more like a bulldog. Like obviously,
Disgusting.
no,
That's
because
a-
you know why, yeah? Because there's been times I've been out of him, yeah.
and he's ready to go.
So basically, I was out of him one time, and then these 2 youths started talking to me in it, yeah. But I'm very good at like scanning 360 like on a Gravenberg thing, innit? Like, Sherry brought it back. Oh my god, what's happening
Do
here?
you have one?
Have a what?
Who's your Gravenberg?
We ain't got
Kobe
one.
Manu, innit?
We ain't really got one.
Okay.
So obviously, see how man scanned 360 thing, then half turn. So obviously, I've preed it, but I know where all my lot are all the time, if that makes sense. So I know, like, so what he'll do is he'll make it look like we're not together. So he'll be by the bar, and he's just watching intently, like.
But you see that
I need
what
to
you're
know what's
doing,
going on.
that's by default. Like,
Yeah.
a certain man, you need to prompt them. Like,
That's crazy though.
no, but certain man don't have
The
it.
prompt though, that's
Do
crazy.
you know what I mean? They expect you to do that as well. That's what I'm saying about football. You want me to do this and that.
And that's what I'm saying. Coaching. It all
Do you know
goes
what I
back
mean?
to coaching.
It's about the
It goes
confidence,
back to
bro.
coaching.
Also, if I know that that's the timing you're on, I could be a bit more free with it.
Coaching.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because you're on that timing.
So when
Someone's got to do
Mbappe
it
is
though.
saying that, bro, I can make blind runs because I know
Pogba's
Pogba's
gonna
Pick
find
him
me.
out. Yeah.
There's a certain
To a
level of
many can't.
confidence.
To a
He
many
can
can't.
run like this.
to a many
He
cars.
knows he's gonna get the ball because Pogba can ping it. But if you don't have that confidence, bro, it's mad.
There's been bare times when you have been out and we're just somewhere and someone will get talking to. Because remember, you don't know pure people, innit?
Yeah.
And I don't know who you don't know, innit?
Yeah.
So-
And also, I take that into consideration as well. Because sometimes it's true. Because one time here in Cancun, yeah, basically we had booked a table again. So we've gone back to the same table the next night. But there's some other brothers who were there and they're just kind of standing near the table. So obviously we just stand there and we're just waiting for the bottles to come, blah, blah. But the girls that are there are floating. So obviously I don't have a problem with you talking to the same girls. If the girl wants to go on your table, fine. But you've now sat down on our table to talk to the girl. So I don't know if the girl wants to talk to you. Do you get?
Yeah.
And I'm in a different country. So big man, take her to your table. Who you chatting to, blood? I said, it's not that, big man. It's not that. Because I know who I'm with. It's not. You've
I'm
done
trying
that to the right person.
I'm trying to save you.
Yeah, like you've done that to the right person. So I'm not gonna kick off, but we gotta have a conversation here. Because if you now do the amp and they see, I can't stop them. I'm letting him know he's not hearing me. One of them came over. When he felt his arm, yeah, and he's gone to his table. I said, bro, you can take the girl. I don't have a problem. She wants to talk to you. Go put her on your table, but don't sit. Come on, man. Because you will come over and be like, Tazer, who's this Don? I don't know the Don.
See, that's what
Do you
I'm
know?
saying. No, but I would have thought that.
Do you know
though.
how that's? And this is why I'm
This is
saying.
what I'm saying. It gets
There's
tense.
times where I'm begging people because I'm like, please,
Bruv.
because if it starts, yeah, I can't. Like, let's stop it.
And they think it's a
Man
dickhead
can't
thing.
press the stop button.
Bro,
Yeah, and they think it's a dickhead thing. I'm not the guy you need to worry
Do you know
about.
how many man have come like, Lance, everything good? What go on? Oh, it's good, my brother. Are you sure? Oh, yeah, man, we're sure. And all it takes is, what do you mean, are you sure? All right, cool, let's go home then.
I've seen it so many times. I'm like,
Childish.
bro, the same way you, and also the same way you are hyping, and you're doing what you're doing, like example, because I'm very aware, there's probably another one over there.
Yeah.
So just be easy that all of this rare you're doing, he goes rare. Are you sure your rare is gonna rare? That's what I'm saying.
He's rare.
Someone's got a rare. I'm going to get
We're-
over there.
we're-
Machine.
We're just trying to figure out rare, man.
Brother, I don't still do the
It's
ego
just-
thing,
yeah,
man.
it's
Allow
long,
me,
bro.
man. I'm
It's
trying
long.
to, if I come out.
All of that is ego.
Yeah,
Can
I'm
I-
trying
can I-
to.